we're doing that, let's see what we are doing today. All right. So today, what day is today? What day is it? Thursday? Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday. Thursday. Are you sure? Not yet. Wednesday. Tyler's right. It's Wednesday. Oh, I said it. It's Wednesday. All right. So like always, we're starting with our reading Zoom. Thank you guys for joining. I'm in the other class. So today for unique learning, Miss Taylor's going to be teaching us more about taxes and laws. Our vocabulary word today is tax. You saw on our little weight screen this morning. So we'll be finishing up that chapter. And then for our reading groups, if you raise your hand if you're in PCI 1. That's no one in my room. Got her. You guys are continuing with your book, Time to Go. And your focus word for today is off. Raise your hand if you're in PCI 2. Don't make us throw a ball. There we go. Oh, thumbs up. I like that. Thank you. All right. So you guys are finishing, or not finishing, but you're continuing to read Did You Take My Book? And your focus words are ask and her. And then raise your hand if you're in that third ELA group. These two right here. Mr. Parrish is back there raising his hand. Thank you. Awesome. So today you guys are doing a review of Island of the Blue Dolphin. So you're finishing up that book. All right. Anyone remember what our News to You article is this week? What's it about?
Is that the one about the grain?
Not our
Our reading chapter is about politics. What about the News to You article?
Yeah, you're looking at our learning objectives over there, where it says News to You.
You know what it's about?
Starts with a G. The Grammys, yes, thank you. So today we're gonna do a Kahoot with that, a game, and for both groups, which we got to do that. So, and then at 10:20, we'll be going live again for math and for unique learning, which today we're working on adding amounts to $5. No, counting mixed coins. Sorry, I'm living in the future today. Adding mixed coins. Tomorrow we're doing adding amounts to $5. I'm rushing us all through today. Explore math, we're working on reading a pay stub, so same as yesterday. News to You math, we're working on which number is less. Social lesson, continuing on the, we're doing, I'm like so stuck that it's Thursday. It's not Thursday. We're finishing my birthday chapter. Guys, it's only Wednesday. I'm stuck on Thursday. And then we'll have our daily exit ticket. Any questions? Because I'm obviously stuck on Thursday, so I think Taylor needs to take it away. Ready? Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I'm going to let Miss Taylor take it away here.
All right, guys. Let me share my screen again. Okay, so as Ms. Joyner said, our vocabulary word today is tax. So remember, tax is the money people make or pay to the government to get things done. So what kind of word is tax? Is it a noun, verb, or adjective?
Noun.
Oh, I love that response. It is a noun.
Noun.
Great job. All right, can anyone use noun in a sentence for me? Or tax in a sentence for me, thank you.
What?
Can you tax in a sentence?
The word is tax.
I take tax out when I use money.
Okay, I like that. Ooh, so I take tax out when I use money. So if you're getting, I know you guys are talking about paychecks in, what is it, Explore Math? When you get a paycheck, your tax automatically gets taken out of your paycheck, and that money gets paid to the government to pay for different things, which we're going to watch a video on in a second and see what our taxes go towards. But can anyone remember from our chapter yesterday, what are some of the taxes the king made the colonists pay? Yes, there was a tax on tea. What else was there a tax on? Sugar. I heard someone. Thank you.
Sugar.
Yeah, there was a sugar tax. There was also taxes on.
Tea party.
What happened?
Tea.
So what happened? What did the colonists do?
They got mad.
They got mad and threw the tea where?
Into the ocean.
Into the ocean. Oh, you guys are great. On it today. I love it. All right, so we are going to watch a quick music video about where our tax money goes. If it'll let me.
As your body grows bigger,
your mind must power.
it's great to learn.
Cause knowledge is power. Keep Schoolhouse rocking, the chip on the block of your favorite schoolhouse, Schoolhouse Rock.
Now let's meet Taxman Max.
Welcome to the new variety. Sit and relax. I'm that song and dance phenomenon, Max. Let me sing for you, do my thing for you till they give me the axe. Here's the song I'm doing, gonna fill you in on tax. Taxes, that familiar melody, simple and true. Hum it if you've earned $1 or $2. Bucks are being spent by the government for whatever they do. Anyone who earns a living gives more than a few. So our schools can be their best. So our roads will have no cracks. Someone fix those train tracks. I hear you calling Uncle and I'm paying my tax. Oh, these are my girls. Hello, girls.
Oh, Max, nice outfit. There are many different ways that we pay what we owe.
Ladies, if you'll form a lovely tableau.
Income, property, sales, utility,
Candy bars at my show.
licenses for dogs and
And
cats.
that's not all you know. Out of almost every dollar a person can make, city, state, and federal governments take what they think is fair. You give in your share now, and then there's a break. Max is talking taxes. Hey, have I kept you awake?
For the things your town may need, for the things the country lacks. All good things take greenbacks. We hear you calling Uncle and we're paying our tax. People do complain, say their taxes are high. What am I to get in return?
Look around, your friend. Max is showing you why.
With your taxes you support how we live and how we learn.
Now, here's the good news. Many things are tax deductible, which means their cost can be subtracted from the amount of income you'll be taxed on. Things like medicine, doctor bills, and supplies for your work. So keep those receipts. Be kind to your parents at tax time. And remember, April 15th.
April 15th, what a showman you are, Max. Entertaining us with tax. In those snazzy black slacks.
These slacks are for my business. I tell ya, I'll deduct them. I hear you calling Uncle and I'm paying my tax.
His tax, our Max.
And I'm deducting my sacks.
All right, guys. So, what do our taxes pay for? What did the video say? It pays for our schools, right? And it pays to fix what? What do we drive on? Roads, thank you. And who pays taxes? Does everyone pay taxes? Yeah, everyone has to pay taxes. And then are certain things tax deductible? You can get that money back. Yes. All right. Cool beans. You guys did a great job with that. All right, let me hop over to our chapter. Fix our screen here. Gotcha. All right, guys, chapter 2, taxes and laws.
The King of Great Britain wanted a way to make the colonists pay for the war. He made the colonists pay taxes on many things. A tax is extra money paid when buying goods. The colonists did not get to vote on the taxes.
So remember, the colonists didn't get to vote on the taxes, and a lot of the taxes then were very unfair, and it didn't go towards things that was actually helpful to everyone.
The king made the Sugar Act. This was a tax on a kind of sugar many colonists used called molasses. The king made colonists buy some goods, like molasses, only from Great Britain. This made the colonists mad.
So what was the Sugar Act? A tax on what? Tax on what? Molasses. And what is molasses?
Sugar.
The sugar. That's right. Thank you.
The king told the colonists that they must provide homes and food for the British soldiers. This was called the Quartering Act. Soldiers could stay in forts, houses and barns if necessary. The colonists had to feed them. The colonists did not like this law.
So the Quartering Act, the colonists had to make room in the houses for the soldiers. And then they had to feed them and give them houses and basically take care of them even though they didn't want them there.
The Stamp Act was made by the King of Great Britain. It made all paper goods cost more. This included newspapers, legal papers and playing cards. The colonists did not think the taxes were fair. Some colonists formed a group called the Sons of Liberty. This group protested the King of Great Britain and the taxes he put on the colonists.
So what was the Stamp Act? A tax on what?
Paper.
Paper. Thank you. And what did the colonists do about it? What did they form? The Sons of?
The Sons of Liberty.
Thank you. And that group protested the Great Britain and all the taxes that he was putting on the colonists.
There was a fight one night between some colonists and some British soldiers. It was known as the Boston Massacre. The colonists threw sticks and snowballs at the soldiers. The fighting kept going until some of the soldiers hurt and killed 5 colonists. This made the colonists angry at the British king.
So what was the fight called? The Boston what?
The Boston Massacre.
Boston Massacre, thank you. And what did the colonists throw at the soldiers?
Snowballs and sticks.
Snowballs. Yes, good job. And how many colonists died that night?
5.
5. Good job. I hear lots of friends this morning.
The king made another law called the Tea Act. He told the colonists they could only buy tea from one company. He also put a very high tax on the tea. The colonists were very mad. They tried to send the tea back to Great Britain but could not.
Okay, so there was the Tea Act and he taxed the tea. Not only did he tax the tea, but they were only allowed to buy tea from one place and they weren't allowed to switch it up to make it cheaper. And that made them very angry.
This caused the Boston Tea Party. It was not a real party. Colonists went to the port in Boston. They went on to British trading ships carrying the tea. They dumped the tea into the ocean. They dumped over $1 million in tea.
How much money of tea did they dump into the ocean?
1 million.
$1 million. That's a lot of tea. Can you imagine? Crazy.
The King of Great Britain was angry about the Boston Tea Party. He closed the port where the tea was dumped. The colonists used the port to buy and sell goods. This hurt all the colonists who lived there, not just the ones who dumped the tea. More and more colonists grew angry at the king.
So what did the king do when the colonists dumped all the tea? He closed the what? He closed the port where they were buying and selling goods. So then they weren't able to buy the things they need. They weren't even able to sell the things they made to make the money to get the things that they needed. So then they were really struggling for a little bit. All right, our timeline. So in 1764, the King of Great Britain made the Sugar Act. In 1765, the King of Great Britain made the Stamp Act. Also in 1765, the King of Great Britain made the Quartering Act. And then in 1717, the Boston Massacre happened. In 1773, the King of Great Britain made the Tea Act. And then also in 1773, the Boston Tea Party happened. All right, let's hop over to our comprehension questions. We'll do some easy ones first, and then we'll go into our hard ones. The colonists pay what? Paper goods, soldiers, taxes, laws, or ocean? Taxes. Good job. And
Taxes.
Good job. Yes. And taxes are money that gets paid to the government to pay for things. So the colonists had to give the blank food. Who did they give food to?
Soldiers.
Soldiers.
What act was that part of? The Stamp Act or the Quartering Act?
Quarter.
Quartering Act. Good job. And the king put a tax on all what? Paper goods, laws, or ocean?
Paper goods.
Paper goods.
Good job. The colonists were not going to follow the what? The laws or the ocean?
Law.
Laws. Tell me
Laws.
what a law is.
And then ocean.
You what?
Throw it into the ocean.
A law is something you have to do, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So the colonists dumped all the tea into the what?
Ocean.
Ocean.
And
Ocean.
good job. All right, we're gonna do some hard questions, and then we'll be all done. Fix my screen here. All right, so the blank of Great Britain wanted to make the colonists pay for the war.
King.
The king. Good job. All right, a tax is extra what? Paid when buying goods.
Money.
Money.
Money. That was in our definition today. The sugar tax was a tax on what?
King. Molasses.
Molasses. And molasses is a kind of what?
Sugar.
Sugar.
Good job. The king told the colonists that they must provide blank for the British soldiers.
Food.
And what else did they have to do? Give them a place to?
Shelter.
Yeah. They needed a place to live. All right. And the last one, the blank made all paper goods cost more. What act?
Cheese.
The king made the act, but what was the act called?
Stand at.
Stand back. Stand at.
Good job. All right, guys. Great job. That is all I have for you today. Let me go ahead and stop sharing my screen.